Hi everyone, I'm Rosie and welcome to Vox Yoga. Today we have a short, lovely practice to release and open the hips. Naturally, we tend to hold a lot of excess tension in our hips, maybe because we're sitting down a lot all day, or maybe standing up as well all day. We often hold a lot of stress and emotion in our hips as well. So in this practice, we'll stay quite close to the ground. You might want a blanket or a cushion to maybe sit on or pad the knees, so just grab that now. This practice is great for anyone, but particularly singers, who I obviously work with as a singer myself. The muscles of the hips actually have attachments to our diaphragm and our spine. They can really shift us out of alignment, and if we do hold extra tension here, it may be that we can't access our breath officially and therefore can't voice efficiently. So it might not be somewhere you instantly think of that by freeing the hips you might free the voice, but it's really something to consider, and I'll also pop another informative video here which might interest you. So you can just do this practice and breathe freely, or it can be really nice to add a bit of sound to your exhale, maybe a bit of a hum, feeling like you're directing those vibrations to your hips as we go. So this is optional, but feel free to do this. Let's get started cross-legged in a comfortable seated position for your body. Place the hands in the lap or on the knees. And if you're comfortable shutting the eyes, then do so. Focus on the breath. Use your breath to keep the spine long and to keep focus throughout your practice. Let's bring one hand to the heart, and we'll open our practice with one Om. Inhale through the nose. Om. Let the sound vibrate and resonate through the body. Release the hand. Bring the left leg just in front of the right so that you're kind of cross-legged, but the legs are in a triangle from the hips. We'll then just start to walk the hands forward. You can just come a little way and you'll start to feel this down maybe the glute, the side of the thigh, the back of the thigh. And just breathe here. You can start to walk your hands a little bit further, maybe bringing the forearms onto the mat, onto the ground. And you can release the head down. Breathe here, an option to add that hum. Lift the torso, walk the fingertips back towards you. Keep your right leg where it is, so the sole of the right foot will be on the inside of the left thigh. Then extend your left leg out to the side. Keep the left foot engaged, toes pointing towards the ceiling. Left hand just relaxing on the left leg. Inhale, sweep the right arm up. Exhale. Side stretch over to the left. Let the head be soft here, the neck be soft, just shaking the head. Not only are we opening the muscles of the groin, but you get a side stretch as well. Option to hum. Inhale, lift the right arm, lift the torso. Exhale, right arm comes behind you, fingertips to the mat here. Great, so you're going to press through your left heel, press through the right palm, and then on an inhale, lift the hips, sweep the left arm up, and exhale, release into this stretch. Let the left shoulder draw down away from the ear. This really is a full body stretch. Breathe here. Great. Inhale, lift the left arm. Exhale, sit the hips back down, release the arms. Awesome. Roll the shoulders. Bring the left leg in and we'll swap sides. So right leg comes in front of the left. Reset if you need to. And then we'll walk the hands forward to come to this fold. Might feel really different from this on this side. So find a spot where you first start to feel the stretch and breathe here. Then you can start to come more forward if it feels good. Option to hum or vocalize. Lift the torso, walk the fingertips back towards you. Keep the left leg where it is, left sole of the foot on the inside of the right thigh. Extend the right leg out, keep the foot engaged, toes pointing towards the ceiling. Right hand nice and relaxed on the right leg. On an inhale, sweep the left arm up. Exhale, side stretch over to the right. Breathe here or hum. Great. Inhale, lift the left arm up, lift the torso. Exhale, release the left arm, hand comes behind you. So left arm now, left hand presses into the mat, press through the right heel. On an inhale, lift the hips, lift the right arm up. Exhale, release into this posture. Breathe here, keep the neck soft. Nice. Inhale, lift the right arm, and exhale, release the hips back down to the mat. Roll the shoulders if you need to once more, and then we'll make our way to tabletop, hands and knees. Shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. And we'll come to some cat-cows. On your inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, arch the back, look forward. Exhale, round the back, looking to the knees. Press through the tops of the feet, press through the fingertips. Great, follow your breath. Inhale, arch the back, look forward. Exhale, round the back, looking to the knees. Great, so follow your breath flowing between these two postures. And now really notice the movement of the pelvis. Maybe you initiate your movement from the tailbone. Feel like the pelvis is rocking back and forward, tilting forwards and back. One more round. and then come back to your neutral spine. We'll be on the wrists for a moment more, so if it feels better for you to come onto the fists, then please do so. Great, feel strong through the hands, strong through the right shin, top of the right foot, and we'll lift the left leg up behind us. Keep the left foot flexed, foot engaged. Great, then we'll start to draw circles from the hip. So drawing circles with the left knee. You can go slowly, just getting some movement into the hip joint, and let your spine move as well as you move in circles. Reverse the direction if you haven't already. Great, then extend your left leg out to the side. So your left sole of your left foot will be on the mat in line with your right knee. Great, then we'll start to rock forward on an inhale over the wrists. Then on your exhale, sink the hips back, and you can lift the left foot to kind of pivot on the left heel. Inhale, coming forward, rock onto the sole of the left foot. You can come over the wrists. Exhale, sitting the hips back, pivoting on the left heel. So you might come and sit on the right heel, you might not. Go as far as feels good. Follow your breath, inhaling to come forward. Exhaling to rock back. Great, one more round. And then when you're back in gate pose, you can just bring your left knee back in to meet the right. Sit back on the heels, just come to child's pose for a moment. Bring the forehead down to the mat, just to give the wrists a break as well. Breathe here. Option to hum. And we'll come back to tabletop to do the other side. Ground through your hands, through the top of the left shin, top of the left foot. Lift that right leg up behind you. Flex the foot. And then we'll start to draw circles with the knee, getting movement into the hip joint. Reverse the direction if you haven't already. And then extend the right leg out to the side for our gate variation. So sole of the right foot on the mat. Inhale, rocking forward over the wrists. Exhale, sitting back with the hips, pivoting onto the right heel. Flowing with your breath, inhale to come forward. Exhale to sit back. Find your flow. Last one. And once you've inhaled to come back up, bring the right leg back to meet the left. Tuck the toes and then just use your fingertips to help you lift the hips to come to a standing forward fold. Bring the feet a little bit wider, take opposite elbows and just swing from side to side. Great, release the arms. Bring the feet wide as your yoga mat. Toes come off the mat, heels point in. And then we'll sink our hips down into Malasana, low yogic squat. Have a bit of a wiggle here. Often have to adjust how wide your feet are. And then you can bring the hands to prayer at the heart. Use the elbows to push the knees wide. The heels don't come down all the way. You can put a blanket underneath. You could sit on a block just to try and release into this posture. And this is an awesome one to hum, vocalize freely in. Enjoy it. Nice, release the hands first, fingertips come to support you, lift the hips, and we'll heel toe the feet back to our standing forward fold. Let the head hang heavy here. Just take a few full breaths really into the back. And we'll close our practice, so you can either slowly roll up to stand or you can cross at the ankles and come back to seated. So take whichever option feels best for you, how you'd like to close your practice today. So whether you are standing or seated, come back to your breath. Use the breath to keep the spine long. Shut the eyes if you're comfortable doing so. Bring one hand to the heart, and we'll close our practice with one Om. Breathing in through the nose. Thank yourself for taking the time to do this practice. And when you're ready, release the hand, breathe the eyes open. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to hit subscribe for plenty more content, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks and have a great day.